Now let's talk about the tax system. States that use the tax deed system give counties the power to foreclose on delinquent property after the redemption period expires. So in this situation, no liens are issued in the beginning of the delinquency. In this situation, the county government is going, most of the time in these situations, it's going to be your standard auctions. I showed you some examples. I'm going to show you some more. They're going to sell the property to the highest bidder. Okay, so again, you get full ownership rights. So selecting your investment strategy. The first step in getting started is determining what your investment strategy is going to be. I mean, this is really what it comes down to. Your investor profile. Are we doing short term? Are we doing long term? Do we have just some retirement funds we're looking to get a better rate of return than we're getting right now? That's completely different from, let's say, Bob, who's just looking to build a successful business, who's looking to replace his income versus supplement his income. So again, guys, we can help you implement that plan of success, but again, you got to have a good idea of what it is that you want to do in order for us to even try to begin. Okay, so here's the deal again. We've got our investment capital. We have two options. We have our tax deeds. We have our tax liens. Tax deeds is property acquisition, short term, and tax liens is high interest rate of returns, long. So I wanted to go through here and show you some examples of some of the past properties that have been selling in states like Florida and California, so you can get an idea of the type of deals that we're seeing on a daily basis right now. So again, these are the tax deeds. Here's a single family home in Florida, 3 beds, 1 bath. This one was built in '92. I think I might have showed you this. Yeah, I did. For $13,000, you can acquire an investment that is going to cash flow you an additional $900 to $1,500 a month. That's sexy if you ask me. That's cash flow if you ask me. $13,000 to create a $900 investment. Again, we'll show you the implementation procedures you've got to do in order to create a deal. Let's talk about California. Here's some California tax deed examples recently. Here's a 4-2. I believe this is also the one I showed you earlier. Yes. Here's a different one right here. Here's a commercial building lot in California. In the beginning, if you're a novice, we don't recommend that you buy any raw land or any liens on raw land just right yet. We want to make sure there's some type of improvement. It increases the chances of that lien getting paid off. If your intention is tax deeds, great. I'd still like you to buy a tax lien first in order for you to understand the process, and then we'll get you rocking and rolling on the tax deed side as well, even if it is like a $50 lien or a $100 lien. Okay, another lot of land, Bakersfield, California. For those of you from Bakersfield, bless your heart. Again, it's still real estate. People still need it. And here's just a tax lien example right here. This is in Colorado. Colorado's not the place to invest right now. In terms of liens, they're only at about a 9, 10, 11% in comparison to some of the other states. And I have obviously this take action slide up here. This is important for me. This is important for everyone. Again, doing what we do, you guys, my goal is to give you a training that is well above and beyond anything else you can get out there for what you would pay for a hell of a lot more. And I'm going to begin making these training videos available on YouTube weekly. I want to be able to start providing weekly tax sale auction information, possible hot list information. You guys, we're trying to build a community here of tax foreclosure investors, people who understand the power of passive residual income, people who understand the power of relationships. This is a people business. You will learn to build relationships with quality county employees who will become an integral part of your power team in creating the boots on the ground, the resources you need to build this business. And here's how it works. You've got to determine your investor profile. And we're going to show you how that works. After we help you determine your investor profile, we're going to help you select a state and 3 counties. How do I select a state? How do I select a county? You get involved. You get into the prerequisite program. You get into the scholarship program. It's only $4.99. You get an entire electronic copy version of the program. We'll talk about that. We'll give you an implementation plan customized around you. Whether you're a soccer mom or you're a business owner or you're that doctor who's working, 200 hours a week. or who thinks he's working, 30 hours a day. He's one of those. I know who you are. We can help you implement a plan of success as long as you commit to time management. Meaning that if you say you're going to work on your business, work on your business. No more excuses. We'll show you how to create systems to get the due diligence done quickly, to get that research done quickly. The whole idea is to get the information we need through the data, through those lists, for us to make a decision on that deal. And if we're spending 20 minutes on one parcel ID number, that is not advantageous for our business. Move on to the next county. Don't be afraid to move to the next county. So many people get hung up on one county or two counties, and when we're doing liens, it does not matter where that tax lien is, because when you follow our system, we're going to buy that lien with every intention to get our rate of return, not to get the property. We've got our deal evaluation portal, or our property portal. This is a section of the website that you can use to submit potential deals. We'll have our staff take a look at them. We'll give you our feedback on what we think in terms of a potential deal. That is limited to two a month, by the way. 2 a month. We can only do those 2 a month. And then obviously you've got to pull the trigger and you got action. Here's a testimonial. Got my first check from the county today for the first lien I bought using your program. Wow, that was easier than I ever imagined. I'm taking my profits and reinvesting. Thanks again for your help. Thank you. Here's one from Bob. The tax lien website provides more training than I can possibly use. Thanks for going above and beyond. Thank you, Bob. I will be attending another tax sale next month. I know the knowledge I've received has given me the edge. You guys, that's really what it comes down to, is being able to get the edge. Here's Linda in Las Vegas. We have 8 tax lien certificates now, being billed for the second year delinquent taxes. I paid 2 years when I acquired it. Now I'm current on the delinquency. So I'll be getting close to trying my first foreclosure. She bought that lien with the intention to acquire the property. There's different ways we can structure this for you. You've just got to get involved. You got to get involved. Receive so much information and help. It made me feel I could move forward and buy tax liens and tax deeds. If you're the type of person that has to know everything about something before you can make a decision, these trainings and advanced trainings were made for you. Thank you. That's for our scholarship program. Part of this program, you will get a username and password. You will have hotline and email support. We have a staff of advisors ready and willing to answer questions when you have them, because we know you will have them. And that is totally normal. So when you do, call our staff. They're not a bunch of college kids reading a script. These are all active investors who are in the market. Weekly live trainings. I do these, the partners do these. We provide these every single week with up-to-date county information, where we feel to be the best place to go, what's going on in the tax lien and tax deed world. Again, we've got that property deal evaluation portal and list. Okay, so again, o.t.c. One more success story. I was pretty skeptical. I remember, Paul, thank you. I was pretty skeptical about tax liens and tax deeds. I watched late night infomercials that only made me more skeptical. Sound familiar? I'm glad I gave this a chance. The way they teach is far easier to understand and do than I thought it would be. Tax liens and tax deeds don't scare me anymore, and I know who to call if I'm unsure about a deal. You can't beat that. I am not a testimonial type of guy, but this is something you won't regret.